The Oklahoma City Thunder shot out of the All-Star break with a bang last night. A double overtime thriller and a win over the Utah Jazz. But another formidable foe comes charging toward a potential playoff berth. Come to Chesapeake Energy Arena for the second and final time. Recalibration of focus, welcoming in the Sacramento Kings at 30-28. And the Thunder win the opening tip. It's Ferguson, first shot of the night. Wildly up to the rim on that reverse. And here is Paul George, fresh off that game-winning shot, high archer, and a beautiful dish that time by
Kings. One of their identities, they will take as many threes as you will give them. They'll run them off the line twice.
And there is De'Aaron Fox, the
actually tricked himself on that play.
Well, it took you all of about, what, a minute to get right back on him? And Bogdanovich with that floating.
Rather than give Russ a foul, because he fouled out last night. You know, with those 43 points, and he was sensational.
Bogdanovich. That's been his game throughout the season. He can knock down a three. As George wants to show off his mid-range, it says, well, you can. Barnes double-teamed. Close out on Hield. And that three is good. So the Kings are knocking down some early tough shots. A couple of fadeaways. George off the dribble. Boy, he's still feeling it.
Shoots right over the top of you.
Adams had the deflection. Down to Fox. Finds the cutting Hield, who is able to get behind Westbrook for the slam.
Court game. You're going to wear them out over 4 quarters. They want to run and gun. And this is a young team that likes to play that way.
Westbrook catch fire three is good from the far. Jeremy Grant, who seldomly has his shot blocked. Out in transition, the Barnes three, no good. Marvin Bagley, the offensive rebound, sets up a Hield second chance opportunity. Loose in the corner, but no on the three. Hield is feeling it, and he continues to feel it. He's got the last 12 points. Just been so good in that low post on the defensive end throughout the season as Westbrook, oh, what a drive! Bagley, the talented rookie, number 2 overall pick. Westbrook again sees a crease all the way to the rim, counted in the foul.
And he's been a master at how he's been able to play these guys all season, pretty much using 8-9, sometimes 10-man rotation.
Hield just gives it away, and Westbrook snatches it. Inside game with Schroeder, but Schroeder had his re-entry picked off by Fox. Now Bagley got behind Nader and lays it up and in. And Adams took the bump and still was able to bank it in. Now Nader all the way in transition.
Alex Burke picking him up this year. He's one of those guys that can certainly do that.
Thunder looking for an icebreaker here in the second quarter. It's done as easily. Could have been a foul on Noel, but the referees let it go. Thunder missed 2 in a row. There's a nice dish inside. As
first 2 points as a Thunder. Big 2 points as well.
Thunder will take anything it can get from
that free arm with his left arm may have made contact.
Oh my, Russell Westbrook. 3-point shot.
And that's something the Thunder have really used to their advantage as well.
But the Kings answer right back.
Sit down as much as possible.
Just try to get a little positive momentum to finish out the first half.
Absolutely, just make it difficult.
But Buddy Hield's making things difficult. Mid-season trade. Westbrook, perfect skip pass over to a wide open Jeremy Grant. Wide open for Willie Cauley-Stein. Ferguson steps in, and that's 2 in a row from downtown.
You knock down back-to-back threes. Now you just got to string together those stops even more now. Less time before halftime.
Find a way to slow down Buddy Hield. With a minute and a half to go, Barnes crashing toward the rim as he had to step on Steven Adams. And this is the biggest lead of the game for Sacramento. Westbrook driving, and he cuts it down by a deuce.
If you can, as I look next to me, I see my man Antonio Daniels. Welcome to our broadcast.
Right, second night in a row.
Nice to see the Thunder get inside. Russell Westbrook scoring at point-blank range. That's a tough shot again by Buddy Hield.
There's Barnes banging with Paul George. Wait, Sacramento has made about 5 or through the hands of George. Kings with numbers.
I'm trying to tell you,
Westbrook. Westbrook putting everybody on notice. The skip pass, the three, right down the rim off.
And you chase him off that three-point line, too. George has got a good look.
Aims in.
Here we go.
Thunder still having a hard time finding some consistency behind the line as Buddy Shields, another. Something that Billy Donovan has said he wants his team to reclaim that defensive identity. As De'Aaron Fox strains the...
Can score the basketball. We know that. You have to stop them. Kind of doing a good job of not giving up the three to him.
I love that shot for Russell. Goes way up.
Well, after the 6 threes last night, 3 more here tonight. And 25 points midway through the quarter. Barnes sheds the defensive player in Westbrook.
Got to convert. Now you got to convert.
Schroeder steps into the three. Off the feed from Paul George, and he connects.
They need you, Dennis.
George certainly had the notion.
He still got it. He still got it.
He wants it. But Noel cleans up the miss right at the rim.
On the other end.
7 quick ones for the Thunder to get it back down to single digits. Hield already with 30. Make it 32.
It comes to... And just getting the stop when it matters.
They're going to run it through Bagley. He's going to have to make a move. The game clock is at 2. Realizes, shoots, and just like last night.
That three-point line.
Schroeder going right at Farrell. Is able to push out from him in the scoop layup.
It's everything.
Oh, Dennis Schroeder hits the... Slowing down Dennis in the second half here so far. He's got 6 points in the fourth. Noel. Oh, the one-handed stuff over Bagley off that nice dish from Felton.
The Kings to play two-point balls.
You bring up an interesting point, Michael, because the numbers backed it up as Schroeder answers.
Extra point on possessions.
Morris lines up the three. That got to Barnes. Tried to sidestep and the absolute denial of Noel. Westbrook charging down the lane. Consolidates the play. Every time the Thunder were able to get close, the Jazz and the Kings had an answer, but Westbrook
In the second half.
and the first lead since it was 2-0 back early in the first quarter. Cauley Stein reclaims the advantage though for Sac. Excitement right back at it in a one-possession game late in the fourth quarter. Westbrook, like he's been doing all night long.
A defender on Russ, he's going straight to the basket.
And back and forth we go.
Green for a timeout. And
Westbrook says no worry, no problem. Oh, the follow by Noel. Hield, where the closeout by Ferguson was exceptional.
he's all over him, man. Like a cheap suit.
Bagley lost his footing. They're going to call a blocking foul on. So now the Thunder are going to have to get back and play some defense. As Fox going to probe the lane. Keeps that dribble alive. Goes right at Adams. And the foul. And he wants to drive. Outside, Ferguson. The pass right back to Westbrook. Sets the feet. We are tied at 116. Crowd on its feet. And we get a foul. That is... Drives. Grant. Launches. Offensive rebound, Ferguson. Westbrook. Drives. Hangs. Offensive foul. Cauley Stein. Outside the restricted area. The shot would have tied Westbrook thrown by Hield. It was really Cauley Stein. The officials converge, want to talk about a foul. Still don't foul. Still don't foul. Finally give it up to Barnes. Flick of a newly acquired King player, and he knocks it down to make it a 3. Ferguson will get it in. George has had a hard time getting rid of Harrison Barnes on him all night long. As he's got it. Looking for a screen. George, the long shot off the front of the rim. As that would have tied it. And the Thunder come up short here on the back end of this back-to-back. It's Sacramento.